Yo, what's going on? It's the People's Rapper, and you tuned in to GoodfellasMedia.com. Yes, sir.
But we gonna do it a little different. From Fly City to NYC, we got Consequence and Saigon in the building. And I'm Flint, Michigan's contribution to hip-hop, Jon Connor. Ayo, optics. Let's go. The flow wet, you niggas prohibition. No submission under no condition. Under whack, just scribble your initial. I show improving, you niggas don't even show potential. Not from where you can't hold a pistol, you ain't got no credentials. Initially, niggas don't mix with me, we oil and...
Dude, I come from a city, man, where really we ain't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I said on the record, like, you know, I come from where every other house is boarded up. You know what I'm saying?
And it's true.
And it's true. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's important for me to represent where I come from because, like I said, more than just the poverty, because everywhere got poverty.
Yeah, but I think Flint has it on a whole nother level as far as the United States goes.
See, because the thing that is worse than that is just the sense of hopelessness. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's in my city, dog. Like, it's just like, so for me to do what I'm doing, be from Flint, Michigan, and go as hard as I'm going, and you know, I'm still coming up, but just to even be sitting here with you right now, you know, in Flint, Michigan, that's unheard of. You know, we feel like that's just unattainable. We look at the TV a lot of times, kids in Flint look at the TV like that's a place where I could never get to. And that's why it is important for me to represent where I'm from and just for them to be that voice to shine a positive light on my city. Because like you said, 9 times out of 10 what you're going to hear about my city is the bad things. But it's like, you know, it is people that look at my city like I do. Like, I'm going to take this negative, turn it into a positive. I'm going to take everything I grew up around. I'm going to take all of the poverty, all of that, and I'm going to transform that into hunger to get up out of it and to be a good just be an inspirational influence to the people around me to show them that you can do better, man.
All right, because also, you know, Michigan, you think Detroit MCs, you know, you got Eminem, you thinking Proof, you thinking Royce the 5'9". You're not from Detroit, you know what I mean? You're from Flint. Did they ever do the artists around there give you the respect that you feel you deserve, even though you're not coming from their city and you're representing a whole nother city in Michigan that actually never got any light in hip-hop?
You know what? It's love. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a point in time when Flint and Detroit, you know what I'm saying, definitely they, you know, it was like big brother, little brother. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, that's what it used to be. Now I think, you know, we more mature now. You know what I'm saying? I think we done all grew up past that. Like, I think now just the whole state of Michigan, we got love for each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like the people in the D, anytime I go do a show, it's all love. And anytime somebody from the D come to Fly City, like, we got love back for them. So now it's more or less, we all trying to uplift each other. You know what I'm saying? Big shouts to Black Milk, too, who doing this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. But did you always feel like little brother, like looking at these dudes while they were coming up?
You know, it was that type of just complexity to the situation. Like, you did kind of feel like that because, like a lot of times all rappers would talk about that wasn't from Michigan was, you know, shouts to Detroit, like even B.I.G., you know what I'm saying? For my Detroit players, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. You know what I'm saying? We was little brother. We never got no shine or nothing like that. But it's like, you know, it's cool because just like the little brother complexity, man, it's just like you grind harder, like, okay, I'm gonna look at Big Brother, but I'm gonna make my mark on the world too. You know what I'm saying? It's just one night I watched all of the Terminator joints back to back. And just the importance of that character, Jon Connor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if something happened to him, then the world just wouldn't be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, just his significance. That you went through all of this shit with
that's cool. It's cool.
It's okay, cool. you went through all of this, you know, just to save this one person because his existence was just so important and detrimental to everybody's existence. So I'm like, that's what I want to be in music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to be in the game. Like, if Jon Connor wasn't here, then stuff just wouldn't be right. You know, we need Jon Connor to be the salvation for Flint, for hip-hop, for whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can apply it to anything, but just Jon Connor being what he was in those movies, that's what I just want. That's what I want my impact in the game to be. The way that I came up, it was like, if you live in California, you still can see Capitol in the scope. You know what I'm saying? If you live in NY, you still down the street from Def Jam, and you know what I'm saying, in Times Square. If you know what I'm saying, and like I say, I'm not discrediting anybody's, you know what I'm saying, poverty or come up or nothing. But even, you know, if you live in Texas, you have Rap a Lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like everywhere kind of has somewhere where you could look at it and be like, yo, I want to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Flint, my grind was so crazy because it wasn't like much respect to the Dayton family and MC Breed, you know, because those were our pioneers. But as far as somebody just coming and making like a new Motown or something, or a Rockefeller Records or a Def Jam or something like that in Flint, it just didn't happen. So it was like my grind was 10 times harder because you gotta chase it. I had to leave Flint, move to Miami, move to Orlando, move to just other places, just trying to find someone who could help out or had any type of plugs or anything. So it's just like Flint being the murder capital or whatever it is, that's hard enough. Waking up, seeing that type of shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, your dream is to do music, but that's not there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it's just like, you know, stacked on top. It's like one of them sandwiches Scooby-Doo and Shaggy used to eat where the drama, you know what I'm saying, where the drama just piling up on top of each other. And I guess, you know, when I do my music, you know, that's the hurt that you hear. That's the pain that you hear, because it was like, no, y'all gotta feel me. I don't want to go back to boarded up houses and my friends getting killed. What you see and what you hear is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. And the thing is, just for me, I never got involved with all that. Like, music was my passion. Like, to me, it was like, yo, music is gonna be my way out of this.
Well, you're like third generation in your family, right? Doing music. Yeah. I mean, what did your family come up under, and how did it get you involved with hip hop?
Well, you know what I'm saying? My father actually, he plays the guitar, plays the drums, all of that. So I grew up around him and his band, practicing and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just the man, it was there from day one. Just the passion of music, man. I ain't know how to do it no other way, man. So, you know, that was that. You know, it wasn't no other way for me, man.
I gotta ask you about Latin Cleaves.
Go ahead, yeah.
Because I mean, I when I saw the connection between you
gotta know,
and him, I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? Like, look, I remember watching Cleaves crossing people up in Michigan State, and you know what I mean, taking them to the rack and all that. Yeah. How the heck did he get involved with rap and you? How did that come together?
Big shouts to my big brother Mo Cleaves, man. Like, man, when I talk about that dude, it's just, man, that's big bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't wipe the smile off my face, because that dude changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, man, I was at this little spot in Flint just doing my thing, just rhyming. You know what I'm saying? And like he always tell the story, he say I was rhyming like it was 15,000 people in there, but it was really like 30 people in there.
That's how you got to do it.
You know, right? Because you never know. You know what I'm saying? Who could be in there? But
absolutely.
Like, he happened to be up in there, and he was like, "Yo, you Jon Connor?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Man, I had your stuff for like a year. I've been trying to find you." You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy.
So you really are Jon Connor,
man. Something like it. You know what I'm saying? Something like it. But that's how that came about. He just happened to be. Man, honestly, that was the creator working his magic. You know what I'm saying? Because it just really is crazy, like how he was even at that spot. But anyway, long story short, like after that day, when he met me that day, he was like, yo, he was like, you need to be on. He was like, you need to be heard. He said, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get you heard. And from that point on, he ain't never break that promise.
Without the crack pipe, I sat like, yeah, that's a good idea. Somebody got to care about these damn hoods out here. Just hoping I don't slip up, grip up, shoot the strip up. If they don't free me, believe me.